It is time for action on this car. This Rover 25 diesel in Old English white has been sat around in the yard for quite a while whilst we're basically waiting for a job. That job is the sills welding up. The sills are, one of the sills, two of them, can't remember, has gone through. So I've been waiting for a Legro man to be free, but he's been so busy recently that it's just not really been able to happen. And we're getting desperate to move some of these cars. So I'm going to do something different here. Prepare for a transformation. I need to do something with this car myself. So I'm going to attempt to weld it. Yeah, really. I've ordered some welding tips because the one that I did have on Neil's welder got kind of welded to itself, so can no longer be used. And they should be coming tomorrow. But in the meantime, let's clean it. Not today though, obviously. Tomorrow, when I'm not on my way home from work.
Saturday!
Yeah, come on, you gloopy stuff, out you go. Now it looks like it's been pulled out of a lake, but we'll soon fix that. Well, I'll fix that. I'm going to clean it on the outside, clean it on the inside, and then see what next. It was actually filthy when I picked it up, all this green stuff here, and I didn't really clean it up properly. I just give it a quick wash. Now it looks like it's been neglected. This car was bought at a time where Boaty and I were buying an awful lot of cars, hoping we could possibly just kind of flip them. That's not really worked out. So ones like this have been just kind of stood. Data Janet Jackson has had some traffic film, some snowfall. Now it's time to make contact. If you've got 50 million things to do in your workspace, then one of them isn't going to get done. In fact, 50 million means that 49 million of them aren't going to get completed. It might be easy enough to look at what's going on here and think, you couldn't even be bothered to wash it. Well, no. So, a little confession here. I never even washed this car. I picked it up and brought it here, knowing that it won't go through an MOT straight away. I didn't even bother. Didn't seem like a lot of point. Not only was this car filthy when I got it, looked like it'd been off-roading, but the inside wasn't clean either. And again, because I wasn't doing anything with it straight away, I didn't do anything with it. And within a week, it was covered in mould. I discovered about my steam cleaner is that you're supposed to leave it plugged in. That's why it's got such a long cable on it. It only gets to that bacteria killing temperature whilst plugged in, constantly charging it with heat. So that's what I'm going to do now, because quite a lot of that rot has come back, which means a deep level of bacteria is in there. I steam cleaned it, but I obviously didn't do a good enough job. Oh, best go and turn the water off in here, because otherwise the tap could, yeah, you know, it does that thing where it just goes wrong. Whilst I'm in here, I need to look for a mirror. See what I mean about distractions? There's I just have a message. Could you have you got one of these? Might have. Best go and look now, otherwise I'll completely forget until tomorrow, and then the day after. And that's where we've run out of steam. Well, way into the afternoon now. Way into the afternoon where the rest of the cleaning jobs on this car may as well be put aside, because I'd like to start on the more important side of things, and that is dealing with those crusty bits, those bits that will stop it from getting MOT. Being a bit dirty won't make any difference. It's already taken me nearly 3 hours, and that's just the start of getting this car clean. So I still need a bit more steam cleaning, of course, and I need a lot more dirt removal because there's still bits left on everywhere. I need to vacuum it as well, yeah, and get rid of this horrible cover. A few bits of metal falling out of there. It's not too bad actually. It's only a bit of a hole. Well, I've made my piece of metal, which all I've got to do now is grind down to make it bare, ready just to be welded on. Just checked my tips. I just checked Amazon for when this welding tip's supposed to arrive, and it's not even been dispatched. Checked it again, and turns out it was out of stock. How can they sell you something that they don't have? No worries, I can start on the other side. The other side needs stuff doing to it. Actually, the other side's already been welded, and it looks like it's just gone a bit brown. So I'm going to sand it all back and see what it looks like after that. Well, unfortunately, the near side's worse than the off side. All of this has actually held in place okay. That's fine, it just needs cleaning up. But as you get to here, yes, that's a snazzy hole that. Got to go on the hunt for some more metal because I weighed all my metal in, didn't I? And now I need some. I did think at the time, let's just hang on to a few wings or something like that so that there's something I can use for welding, should I need to do. But I didn't. Right, that didn't take long. I found some. Now, this doesn't look particularly important, does it? It's just a bit of metal with some rough bits, but oh yes, that's going to make all the difference. Really, I'm looking forward to doing some. So it's important that I don't lose it now. I've spent about half an hour making this. Tomorrow we may be working on you, Data Jackson. If you're watching this video about this car on Sunday night, it's because the video about Auntie Sophie was rubbish, and I thought I need to do some more work on it. I would like to thank absolutely everybody who's watched this video, especially those who are still watching this right now. Thank you very much for commenting. Thank you very much for liking. Thank you very much for not pressing the unlike button. Super duper special thanks to anyone who is a subscriber, and another super duper thanks for anyone who's a channel member. Channel memberships from only 99 pence. But you can pay more should you wish to. Thank you.